how do you navigate holiday stress? And is it possible to even create a peaceful holiday season? Absolutely. And today I want to give you some really specific tips on how you can navigate this holiday season so you end this season feeling just so grateful and happy and your heart is full, because isn't that what we all want? Remember the magic of the holidays when you were a kid, right? There was nothing better. And now as adults, it can be an incredibly stressful time of year, but it doesn't have to be. And there's some things that we can do to set ourselves up for success so that you really do have more fun, more peace, even more abundance over the holidays. And one of the first things that I always recommend we start with is start with the end in mind. Imagine right now it's January 2nd and you've gone through Christmas or Hanukkah or however you celebrate the season and New Year's, and it was the best holiday season ever. What happened? How do you feel? How did everybody else around you feel? What did you accomplish? Really starting with the end in mind is so key. And here's why. Is we tend to paint a picture based on worst case scenario or past patterns. And so if Christmas or Hanukkah or the holidays have always been a really busy, chaotic, stressful season, automatically your nervous system is triggered by that. And you're anticipating that same thing. And if that's what you're anticipating, if that's what you're expecting, you'll keep perpetuating the same experience. So what if it was different? What if it was the best holiday season ever? How would you feel? What would have happened? How were the interactions? How did it feel opening presents? What does that look like? Start with the end in mind. Have that really crystal clear picture. And then once you have that picture in your mind and you really know what it is that you want to accomplish and achieve this holiday, then ask yourself this really important question. Who do I need to be to achieve that? If I want everybody to be relaxed, well, then who do I need to be? Well, I need to be relaxed. You don't get to create relaxation in stress and overwhelm. What would relaxed look like for you in preparation? If you want everybody to feel generous and really in that giving spirit, are you feeling generous? Are you coming from a place of give? How can you really adopt that mindset and those behaviors now in preparation? Because we all know that the holidays aren't just about one day, right? It's the preparation, it's the anticipation, it's the buying the gifts and decorating the house and planning the meals and all of the holiday parties. It's a whole season. And so really making some decisions about how do you want to show up this season. The other thing that can be really stressful around the holidays is the budget and the financial strain. And it's really easy to start to think about how much is this going to cost? Can we afford it? Can we really do all of the things that we want to do? Are people going to be disappointed? Is this going to cause strain? And that financial burden can really cause and create additional stress and overwhelm. And so just a few little tips here on how to manage that. Number one is setting clear expectations. And so you can make some advanced decisions about what do you want to spend over the holidays. Maybe you want to do homemade gifts this year. Maybe it's having conversations with friends and family about expectations and what you can do and what you can't do. So starting to get more intentional and thinking about that in advance, make some advanced decisions about what does that look like? What are we prepared to do? What are we not prepared to do? So you can manage your own expectations as well as the people around you. And you can feel really good about it. It can add a layer of fun to say, hey, we're going to do Christmas for X amount of dollars this year. Let's get creative. Like, make a game out of it. Take away this external pressure that can often come with what you feel like you need to do, you have to do, you should do, versus what feels good to you in your family situation. The other tool that is so helpful to manage that financial pressure and strain that can come with the holidays is to remember to keep your attention focused on the abundance. When there's additional outflows, right? You're buying extra groceries. Maybe you're decorating the guest room with some new sheets. You're buying presents. There's holiday parties that you need a new outfit for. You want to get your hair done, right? It can feel like you're just spending. And as long as we're just focused on what's outgoing, we create more outgoing. It's not uncommon, and this has happened personally to me so many times around the holiday season. Guess what happens? The dishwasher breaks, the dryer breaks, the fridge goes out, the garage door breaks. Why is that? Well, we're so focused on what's going out. Can I afford this? The lack, the scarcity, the fear. We attract to ourselves more of that experience. So maybe you've had that in the past where at holidays is when all the appliances decide to break down, or that's when the car breaks down. It's often because that's where our attention has been. And so are there additional expenses? Absolutely. However, you don't just want to be focused on those. Really focus on the abundance and the money that's coming in. We have a powerful tool called the Abundance Tracker that just simply helps you direct your attention, direct your focus on the abundance and the inflow. And guess what? The more interested you get on the inflow and the abundance, the more of that you attract to you. And pretty soon, there's money flowing to you in all sorts of unexpected ways. Pay attention to the ways that abundance is showing up for you. Maybe you have a discount code at the gas station, or you get a 2-for-1 at the grocery store. Maybe you find a really great buy when you're looking for your kids' Christmas presents. Maybe it's a Christmas bonus. Make sure you're paying attention to what's coming in. And that's not always financial, right? Sometimes it's, wow, people are just way more friendly at this time of year, or I've got way more opportunities, or look at all the invitations that I'm getting. I've got such a great community around me. But the more you're focused on the inflow and the abundance, the more abundance you'll create. So navigating holiday stress. It doesn't have to be stressful. Remember, the holidays themselves, they're neutral. We give them meaning. And so what meaning have you been given to the holidays? Is it the most wonderful time of the year? Is it the most stressful time of the year? You get to decide. So start with the end in mind. What would you love this holiday season? Make some advanced decisions about who do you need to be to create that result. Set clear expectations, make some advanced decisions with your friends, with your family, and then remember to track the abundance. And with all of those tips, I hope that this is your best holiday season ever. I'm Stacey Berger, Transformational Coach in life and business. Here is to you living a life that you love.